Street Fighter 6 is the first fighting game that I actually play and put time into studying it. Like most people when they started their first fighting game, I found Street Fighter to be difficult and complicated to understand at first. But after 800 games and a few hundred hours into learning and getting better at the game, I hit master fairly quickly and consistently. Then I realized I was just overcomplicating the game at the start. So for those that find the game hard to understand and struggle to get into it, or interesting into picking up Street Fighter 6, I'm here to help you. Here are the things I believe that can help beginner level player from rookie to go can get better and understand the game quicker. So the first thing is, and I actually believe this is the best way for you to learn a game fast and kind of skip out a few steps, is actually watching YouTube video. Here's some of the channel I would recommend for you guys: Nephew, Punk, Sayjam, and Diaphone. These channels helped me a ton when I was learning the game. You can learn the basic combo, the fundamental understanding of the game, the cheese, what's important, what's not. And even if you find the video difficult to understand, all you need to do is copy what the player are doing. You can try the combo, the playstyle, then eventually you will get a better understanding of why they do certain things in certain situation. So for example, I play Cammy. Before I watched Punk, this is the only thing I did. I just do jab, 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 right? That's pretty much the only thing I did. And then when I start watching Punk, I started learning drive rush combo. I just learned the simple one. I think you should do the same thing for your character as well. You can look up Sayjam character tip and guide, overview, stuff like that, right? Pick out 1, 2, or 3 combo that's simple for you to do. So for me, for example, I learned this Cammy combo and this one. Just mainly these two. And not only that, right? You can not only that you can watch the combo, you can watch what they're using when they're in the neutral as well. How do they open up the opponent? Alright, so like Punk, oh man, Punk is using a lot of the standing medium kick to make the opponent annoyed from afar away. They're using a lot of the crouching medium punch and it's so fast, they can't react to it, right? So you can copy them for what button they do. You don't really have to know the frame data. All you need to do is just knowing what button they are using a lot and trying to use that button as well as they are, right? And another thing is knowing which button is cancelable, right? So if you go into the setting and turn on the cancel timing display on, right? So what does that mean, right? So now when I'm hit them, sometimes my character turn red. What does that mean, right? Whenever your character turn red, sometimes they turn blue and sometimes they don't turn into anything, right? Whenever your character turn red, you can cancel into anything, right? So cancel into anything is, you can cancel into spiral arrow, you can cancel into your spectral move. Some of them you might have to use a different button. You can cancel into drive rush, you can cancel into DI, you can cancel into super, right? So that's what turning red mean. You can cancel into pretty much anything. So what is turning blue? Turning blue is, and you can cancel into super. Mainly only level 2 and level 3 is cancel. You can still combo them with level 1, but some of them are not cancelable into the super. It's just a link, right? Level 2 for no, mainly only just EX move. So like this one to level 2, and this one the combo. Right, but if you do like a spinning back fist, right, it doesn't. Like level 2 would not come out, so it doesn't combo. But for every move that turns blue, you can cancel into level 3. Like this one, and also this one, right? So you're gonna have to do research with your character, find out which button is cancelable, which button is not, how to use them in the neutral, what's the best way for them to combo, which button is the best for you to go into drive rush, right? Every character has some really good button for you to go into drive rush. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is punish. So what is punish, right? Punish is when your opponent commits a button that has so much recovery that you can still hit them while they're still recovering, right? So like let's say sweep. Generally, every character sweep is very punishable. So like, let's look at this. It will show you the punish counter, right? A lot of beginners don't know how to punish when the opponent misses an anti-air. So like, let's say this, right? This is how you should punish them. You should use your heavy combo. A lot of beginner player would use the same combo like the dry rush combo to punish. Right, so like, let's look at this. Right, look at the damage. It is 2058, right? But if you do the other one, this one is 2400, and this one gives you good OP. Depending on your situation, you can go for combo that give you damage like this one. Right, this one is 2700 damage, so it's a lot more. And then if you're close to the corner, you can do a different one as well. Right, this one is 3000. And you can cash out if you want to, right? It gives you a lot of damage, so if you want to cash out using every resource that you have, good, if it's a kill. This can do like 5800 damage depending on your character, right? 60% of your health, 5500, 5600. It's a lot of damage. And let's say if the opponent is Ryu, right? Let's say Ryu is using the level 1 on Wake Up and it's so far away, how do I punish it? You just drive us forward like that, right? And then you can still get the punish. Yep, so make sure you find out what's the best punish combo for you when the opponent is missing an anti-air, missing a super, or even when they sweep you, right? That's how you're gonna have to punish them. Get the optimal juicy damage combo. And then I just started learning from there, learning the combo route from there, from the crouching medium kick, crouching medium punch added into my arsenal, which is bringing to the next thing, utilizing the training room. The training room in this game is very, very helpful for all levels of player. After you watch the YouTube video learning about your simple combo, this is where you want to practice those combos. The first thing you want to do is turn the block setting into block after first hit. This way when you do a certain combo, if it's an actual combo, then the dummy won't block it. But if you do the wrong one, like that, the dummy gonna start blocking. Some people will have a hard time executing the input of the special move or super, especially if you don't have a prior experience to fighting game or Street Fighter. Kind of like myself, I was struggling to do the the DP input a lot of time. So what I like to do is I go to the game speed setting right here, turn it into 50%, and then do it as slow as I can to get the input correctly. Right, and then go faster, go faster, go faster, and then eventually just go back to the standard speed, and then just do it as comfortable as I can. The next one is super. A lot of beginners like to save the meter for level 3 to finish the round. I mean, I get it, you want to finish the round strong with some big damage, look at the cool animation, totally fine. But if you have the opportunity to finish your opponent with whatever super you can, spend it. Learn the simple combo that leads to your super, your level 1, level 2, level 3, and, you know, executing it to finish your opponent as quick as you can. Don't save it. Next thing is one of the defensive options, and I'm sure you have heard it hundreds of thousands of times already. It's about anti-air. But I can assure you that anti-air is very, very important in this game. So let's take a look at this basic combo, right? 2100 damage, and then this one 2700 damage, right? Street Fighter 6 is a very high damage game, so every jumping the opponent gets on you can lead to big damage and have you in the corner for the guessing game. Especially at the beginner level, players don't know how to play neutral, they don't know how to play footsie, so the best way for them to get an open on you is jump in. If you can anti-air early, not only it can help you stop them from getting their offensive option going, but it's also help you for the long run as well. If you're using modern control, take advantage of that and anti-air as consistently as you can. That is one of the strongest things about modern controller. And if you're playing on classic and you're struggling to do the DP motions, then you can use your normal button as well, like Kami back medium punch. If you're playing Shoto, like Ryu or Ken or Luke, you can do down heavy punch. It's pretty good for anti-air as well. And if you're playing on levelers, there's a few things that can help you to do the DP input easier. The first thing is forward, quarter circle forward, right? Forward, quarter circle forward. If you do it fast enough, it's gonna come out as a DP, right? And the next one is my favorite way of doing DP. It's holding down, tap forward twice, and then kick, right? So if you do it fast, it's gonna look like this, right? This is good because in this game, most of the time you're gonna be down blocking, and then you can just wait in a certain area, and then when you see the opponent jumping, you can just down, tap, kick, right, to get your DP going. And I hope this can help you anti-air better. It's really important, this game. The next thing is counter DI. At the beginner level, the amount of DI you're gonna see is crazy. There are a few ways to beat DI, but mainly I only want you to practice 2 ways of dealing with DI. And the number one is parry. In general, it's basically a safer option, right? So just kind of be ready to parry most of the time. Even if it's not like a DI, you can still parry like a strike. It's only loose to throw, so most of the time. Make sure you hold down back when you parry as well, actually. And then next one is, of course, counter DI. And for me personally, for me to get consistent to counter DI, I react to DI based off the sound effect. So for me, I go to the setting, I turn down the music, turn on the sound effect to make sure that I can get a good hearing to get used to the DI sound effect and react to it as much as I can. The next one is back tech. Back tech I think is really important. So what is back tech, right? After you're getting knocked down, so like let's say if I throw can, right? Make him block real quick. Alright, he throw me. So I basically just wake up where I'm getting thrown, right? But if you hold down any 2 buttons, you're gonna roll back a little, create just that tiny bit of the space, right? Which is pretty good. Any 2 buttons, it can be 2 kick button, 2 punch button. You can even hold parry or DI. It's totally fine as well. It's helped you prevent a little bit of the pressure from the opponent. 9 out of 10 times you want to do back tech unless your opponent are Jamie, JP, and Dowser. Those characters you want to be in their face most of the time. And since we're talking about getting knocked down, after getting knocked down, it's pretty much impossible to react to what your opponent is going to do. So it's a rock, paper, scissors game after you're getting knocked down. It's pretty much you have to make the correct guess to beat the offensive option. And here are the defensive options for you. The first one is block. Block is the safest option in general. You only lose to throw, and throw is only 1200 damage, so most of the time you want to block after you're getting knocked down. The next one is throw tech. If you're seeing that your opponent always throw you after they're getting a knockdown, then you can wake up and fresh throw. It's gonna stop them from throwing you, so kinda like that, right? It's gonna look like that for the throw tech. Now throw tech lose to meaty, it loses to meaty, and it loses to jump, which can lead to big damage. The next one for wake up option is parry. Parry is the same with block, but it takes extra damage from throw. So if he parry and I throw him, the damage went from 1200 to 2000. So you take extra damage. But the reward for doing this kind of risky move is that if you get a perfect parry, you pretty much can do anything. I would say you can throw them, you can do a quick combo, you can get a back throw to put them in the corner. The next option is reversal. So what are reversal? Reversal is an invincible move that can beat anything besides block and parry. So how do you know if your move is invincible? Number one, I want you to do is go to here and turn on the frame meter, and then go to the Trimble training setting. Look at the frame meter, me and you. So these are the things you can look at right here. Alright, and let's say if you do ODDP, look at that. The white bar and gray. What is that, right? That is invincibility, period. Some of them are strike throw invincibility. That means it's only lose to fireball. Projectile invincibility, so it loses to strike and throw. Strike projectile invincibility, lose to throw, right? So same thing, right? ODDP, invincibility. Level 1, lose to fireball. So learn your option and find out which one is invincible for your character. Some characters don't have an invincibility like Dowsum, Kimberly, Zangief, right? So another option you can do if you're one of those characters, after you're getting knocked down or like you block something, you can hold forward and then fresh DI. Hold forward and DI. You can hold DI too, like this. That is what drive reversal look like. It's also invincible. And at the beginner level, most people don't know how to punish it actually. So I think it's a pretty safe option to do as well. The next one is jab on wake up. The reason why jab and wake up at the beginner level is that most of the beginner level players, they don't know the meaty timing, and jab is the fastest button in the game, so you can kinda wake up with jab and steal their turn if they mess up their timing. Another one to beat, like if somebody throw you a lot, is forward jump. If I have him in the corner and I try to put him in the throw loop, you get out of the corner pretty much. Just because you make the correct guess, you got out the corner and now they're in the corner. So, after knowing these options, it's basically up to you to observe your opponent's behavior and pick the best option on defense. My recommendation are block, jab, reversal, and jump forward. And then lastly, the last thing, and I think this is the most important thing as well, is learn one thing at a time. Don't overload yourself with all the information from this video. Take your time, learn one thing at a time as efficiently as you can. If you try multiple things at once, in a real game, you're gonna look for many things at once. It's gonna confuse you. It's gonna make you hesitant on your decision. So when they jump on you or when they DI you, you're not gonna react as good as you can in the training room. Training room and in real game is different. So take your time. Everybody progress is different. Some people learn faster, some people learn slower, but take your time with it. Do not rush yourself. And progress is not a straight line. There's some up and down, so no worry. Do not tilt Q. It's okay. Losing is okay. Don't be afraid to play ranked game. You're not gonna queue up against a professional player. You're gonna match up against someone at your level, so learn as much as you can. And I hope this video was helpful for you, for anyone at the beginner level, anyone that into getting Street Fighter 6. And if you have anything for beginner level, drop it down in the comment. Help out the FGC, help out the player. And the next one is gonna be intermediate level, which is around plat, diamond, or even like low master, and then advanced level. And before we end the video, I also do personal coaching on Metafy as well. Check me out on Metafy. You can check my session, see what day is available. It's all free. Don't worry too much about the intermediate course. Just pick the beginner guys and the play review, and I will coach you guys for free at all level. And yeah, check out my social, my YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Till next time. See ya.